and welcome to Hero Power. I'm your host, Avanties, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host,
What
Zerotio.
is what is up, gang?
And this week, we are joined by our other longtime co-host who has returned from the ether, Mattatarms.
Finally, I found the mute key, the mute unmute button, and finally turned on my screen because, I've been here the whole time. I've just been muted and my camera's been off.
That explains
Yeah.
so much.
That's another joke we use on Squelch for Magooch. That's for Magooch. That's for you, Magooch. Anyway,
Nice.
how you guys doing?
It's been good. It's been a while. In fact, when I flipped over to this 3-person layout, it looks like the last time we used it was in June. So
Yeah,
that tells you anything.
That's about right. It's about
That was-
my time. It's every 6 months I show up for the show.
Yeah,
That was a review episode, I think.
I think it
No.
was.
It might have been, or I think we were talking about when Mercenaries just dropped. That's what it was. Because I remember
maybe,
the
yeah.
Mercenaries thing just dropped, and I was like, "What the heck is Mercenaries?
Yeah.
Explain this to me." Yeah.
But yeah, no, we're glad to have you back on the show as always, and it's been an interesting week. I'll just go ahead and talk about my week a little bit. I ended up having to stay at so last week we weren't here. We didn't do a show last week because I was in Arizona for a friend's wedding. And then I got back from Arizona and was in my house for approximately 24 hours and had to leave again and go stay at my parents' house while they were gone on a trip. So while I was at their house, I had a lot of time to just kind of play some Hearthstone and did quite a bit of Battlegrounds and quite a bit of Mercenaries and just had a good time with it. Really digging this patch 22 update that we talked about recently. We've got some update notes to talk about this week. But Zerotio, what's your week been like?
Yeah, so we hit the end of the month, and I got a little message. I was at work, and I was on break, and I had Hearthstone up, and 10 Titans, listener of the show, he messaged me. He's like, "You're not making a legend push," because I was Diamond 2. And I was like, yeah, nah, it just not enough time. And then that weekend I was like, you know what? I'm Diamond 2. Why not? So I reached out. It was after the patch, or it wasn't even the weekend. I think it was the day of the patch. I reached out to the pod people, and I was like, hey, what's working? And they're like, just play Libra and Paladin. So I did. Went 9-2 and got Legend. So I got Legend last minute in the month. I think a day 30 or something like that. So yeah, I pushed for Legend. I've been playing a lot of Mercenaries. I think I sit just close to 9,000 rank. And I really haven't played all that much, so it's a pretty high win rate. I'm for those that are following along at home, I'm having a nice beverage today because I'm working on a kidney stone, so that's no fun. But for those that enjoyed the show that I was enjoying a beverage on, you'll have some fuel for the fire. Yeah, that's pretty much me. I've been doing a lot of work. Work has been very busy between both my first job and my second job, so I just haven't been able to play a lot. But I've been playing a lot of BGs, which is what we're going to do this week. So I'm in the play portion, so I'm really excited to get to that.
Yeah. Matt, what's your week been like?
Lots of work. And being snowed in doesn't help with that either. We got Snowmageddon that all have had about 6 inches of snow over 2 days, which is nothing here.
That's a week of nobody leaving their house down here.
Oh, but that's what kind of happened too, because they thought that would happen, and my son had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off, and I had to work from home Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So anyway, lots of work from home and a little bit of actually mostly Battlegrounds. Been playing a lot of Battlegrounds. I'm enjoying the buddies a lot. It's a really fun update, and I'm kind of back into it, and kind of splitting my time the other half with between duels and and standard, and I'm really enjoying. I'm waiting for the duels nerfs to come soon, hopefully. And
yeah,
because Vandar's really good.
Vandar's really good.
Like Vandar's like ridiculously good. Like 75% win rate.
I've actually not seen Vandar yet. I've not played Vandar yet. I'm maybe we'll get him tonight. That would be awesome if we could get him tonight.
No, he's talking about Duels Vandar.
Oh, Duels Vandar,
Different.
not Battlegrounds
Yeah,
Vandar.
No.
Okay,
VG's
Duels
Vandar is horrible.
gotcha.
No, it's there's two really good hero powers, and the first one you'll get is like add a buff plus a keyword.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is which is really, you basically have Flappy Bird as soon as you stick anything. Then there's the other one, which is 2 mana, reduce the cost of all your cards in your hand by 2, or all large minions by 2.
Yeah.
It's insane. Anyway,
I'll have to check it out. I've not played any duels in a while. I'll definitely have to check that out. So
I played some duels this week because of the Lunar New Year festival, which we'll talk about more later.
It's gonna be a long night, Matt.
Yeah, it is. A lot of stumbling for me, but no, the Lunar New Year celebration has you play some duels. I played quite a bit of duels because I kind of played it for the quest, but then I just wanted to play more. Vandar's really strong, and the one thing I really don't like is I want to play Vandar, I want to play Drekthar, but I just haven't. I've run like 7 runs, and I haven't even gotten them as an option. They really need to increase the pick rate for those, maybe within the first, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, or patch cycle or whatever.
Yeah, where it's one of the 4 options. One of them is one of the 4 options every time. Yeah, I agree with that. Because it's also like you also have to unlock their treasures and hero powers, which really stinks.
Yeah,
especially when you don't get them all the time. Which takes
I
forever.
get that to a point, but I think it's way too much to unlock them. I'm okay with them putting some requirements, but they need to lower those quite a bit.
Yeah, where it's like play a game with Vandar, and then you get the second hero power.
Yeah, and then maybe for the neutral one, it's like play 15 neutrals. Not, I think it's like 60 or something stupid like that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyway,
so there's been a lot of new changes come out, and I guess we should just probably jump right into this because this week we saw 22.2.1, which was basically a hotfix patch that dropped to balance some changes for Battlegrounds and Duels. So yeah, let's jump right into this. So first up, we had some hero changes, and there's one hero change specifically, and it's to Maleficent Manastorm's buddy, which is the Elementium Squirrel Bomb.
This thing is sick, by the way.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yes, I haven't played with this one yet. So the Squirrel Bomb used to be Tavern Tier 3. It's now Tavern Tier 4. That's the only real change. And it's a 4/4 mech with Death Rattle. Deal 4 damage to an enemy minion. Repeat for each of your mechs that died this combat.
And it just throws bombs everywhere, and it's insane.
Yeah, because, you got to remember, mechs have those magnetic ones that drop additional mechs. So you could have 20 mechs die in one combat.
And you got reborn mechs. You got all kinds of ways to bring your mechs, have your mechs revive. And obviously there's those games that just get sniped somehow or things like that. Right. And to kind of make it clear, the fact that it's a buddy and it's going from Tavern Tier 3 to Tavern Tier 4 just means it's probably an extra turn to 2 turns before they get that buddy. Yeah. So this is a pretty substantial nerf.
Yeah. Now, I got a question for you guys about buddies, because I've seen a lot of people on Twitter this week talking about how they don't like the buddy system because depending on like this, where it's a Tavern Tier 4 versus a buddy with a Tavern Tier 3 that you might get a turn or two early, can just absolutely swing a game and make it to the point where if you have to take this additional turn or two to get your buddy, it's just going to make it impossible for you to keep up. Have either of you seen or experienced anything like this with specific buddies where it just determines whether or not you are even competitive in a game? Matt, let's start with you.
I don't know. I'm kind of at lower MMR, so I can't really talk to it as much. But it's one of those, versus the tier 2 to tier 3 and tier 4, you can definitely feel the power swings. But the tier 4s and tier 3s feel like they're powered appropriately, so that they aren't complete blowouts. To wait to get them, but it's also like I don't know, like it's just another knob of balance that they could use as well. But and that's what I like about it. And we haven't had a chance to tune these knobs other than this one that was obvious an outlier. So.
Yeah. Zerotio, your thoughts?
I've had quite a few games with BG since the buddy systems come out, and I'll be honest, it feels like I'm either like first or second or seventh or eighth. And I think a lot of that weighted like swing is specifically because of the buddy system. Mm-hmm. There are some heroes that were bad heroes that got really good buddies, mm-hmm. and some good heroes that got really bad buddies. And those are the ones that kind of it's very polarizing. Either you get the buddy quickly and then you end up dominating early and you can end up going, first, second, no problem. Or you don't get the buddy quickly and it goes the other direction. Where I'm seeing a lot of consistency are those middle ground heroes that also had like middle ground tier 3 buddies. Yeah. And it's like they're just consistent. So that I'm learning that the tier 3 buddy heroes tend to be a little more balanced anyways, where the buddy's about same power level as the hero. And usually you can play your existing, pre-buddy meta and still do really well. Yeah. Where with the other ones that are polarizing, you kind of have to change the way you play.
Yeah, I think it helped a lot of the lesser down heroes in the past.
Yes.
Like Maleficent actually is a perfect example where she was kind of mediocre to bad-ish before this patch.
Yeah.
And now she's had to get nerfed.
Yeah.
Just because of the buddy. So I think it's helped make it not so much of a feel bad to pick a hero between like 3 quote unquote bad heroes or 4 bad heroes.
I'll tell you what I'm excited for is for when they reintroduce the armor system, because there are some heroes with their buddies that are still just bad, like AFK.
Oh yeah,
like AFK was already hard to play because you had AFK the first 2 turns, but you get 0 buddy progress. And while she has a really good buddy, you don't even get progress in your buddy the first 2 turns.
Yeah.
There has to be, honestly, I honestly think that on turn 3 that you should automatically get your buddy and then, of course, be able to start playing the game. I think that would balance AFK out. AFK seems to be, in my opinion, the worst because you're literally having to start the game 2 turns late, and then you don't get your buddy for 2 turns further than everybody else does.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I honestly have played a bunch, but I've not really, I've been reading a lot on Twitter about people complaining about the system and saying that they were noticing a substantial, but I personally have not seen that. May just be the heroes I've been playing. I know in our patron only Discord, Zerotio, you had posted not too long ago that Tavish was just ridiculous, and
Tavish was ridiculous specifically with one minion, which is the next minion it's on the docket balance changes.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to say I won a battleground with Tavish the other day with demons.
Oh, interesting.
And
that's very interesting.
He was just really good.
Yeah, he's just a good hero in general, especially if he can just soak up some of the buffs with one of the cards. Like, we'll just get into the cards since Zerotio and I are pushing you to it. Taragosa got moved from a tier 3 to a tier 4, which is very much needed. This card was insane.
That's a big change.
So
I've kind of been screaming about Taragosa. Taragosa is a tier 4 now minion. That's a 4/4 dragon. This permanently keeps enchantments from combat, and Tavish's buddy will buff adjacent minions just for combat,
right?
Based on the damage you do. But Taragosa keeps that. So I had a game where Taragosa just got ridiculous. Like 400, something like that.
Yeah.
And end up winning that no problem.
So
it was so super
I want to point out about this minion because back in December, I had made a post that playing as Ysera in Battlegrounds was just a gimme. It's a guaranteed first place every time you play it. And that either Ysera needed to be nerfed or Taragosa needed to be nerfed. And that very same day, we got a patch where they nerfed Promo Prozdrake from tier 4 to tier 5. And I made a comment because I felt like that was... Or no, I'm sorry. It didn't go from 4 to 5. It went from 5 attack, 5 health to a 3/3. It went from a 5/5 to a 3/3. It remained a tier 4 minion. And that was the same as just doing absolutely nothing to dragons. It didn't make any difference at all. And so finally, to see them address Taragosa, even though it's just slowing it down by 1 tavern tier, maybe it'll make enough of a difference that other comps can build up enough to catch up with dragons. But if a dragon,
I don't think it will.
If a dragon build makes it into the late game, they're just going to run away with the lobby.
Here's the thing.
Oh yeah,
I am a huge fan of Taragosa, and I pick Taragosa any chance I get. But I'm here to say that Taragosa needs to get the Pogo Hopper treatment.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know. It feels okay at 4 because there's less of them too. That's the other thing. There's less of them in the pool.
Unless you're playing and now, I was gonna say, now with Ysera, she still is adding additional dragons, but
I had a good Ysera win today. That was fun. But I don't know. I can see it finally getting the boot, especially when it gets a Divine Shield on it early. It just becomes insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good. We'll see it at 4, and if it needs to get booted, it'll get booted. But I think it's fine at 4 for now.
Well, that's not the only dragon that got an update, because we also saw Draconid Enforcer, which was a Tavern tier 4, 3 attack, 6 health, is now going to be a Tavern tier 3, 2 attack, 4 health. So I guess this wasn't seeing as much play as they thought it should. This is the dragon that says after a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, get +2/+2. So we're getting an update to, or I guess this is more of a buff to this minion.
It's swapping. Yeah. It's swapping Tavern tier with Taragosa. Something had to go down when Taragosa went up, and this is like the most obvious choice because this one was good early, but like it just kind of fell out of favor and is not really a great minion right now.
And I don't feel like I don't understand the reduction in the attack and health, and I understand it's probably balanced to be more in line with other tier 3, but they didn't change Taragosa to be more in line with other tier 4. So I don't think this, because in my opinion, Draconid Enforcer is a pass no matter, even if you're playing dragons, even in Divide Shield builds, it's really not that good.
No.
But I think it could have stayed a 3-6 or maybe 3-5. I don't think it needed to go all the way down to a 2-4.
Probably a 3-5, maybe.
Yeah, maybe 3-5 based on the normal stats for a tier 3. But
that would have felt decent at a 3-5.
2-4 is a huge nerf.
It's a huge. That's a lot of stats gone.
Yeah,
especially when it doesn't keep them.
I know the Tavern tier's gone down, so that makes it, you get it earlier, therefore you get more benefits with your tier 2 and tier 3 Divide Shield minions. But the 2-4 stat line, man, that's horrible. I mean, it went down 1-2, which is huge.
Yeah,
which is a big deal, especially with the health in Battlegrounds.
And then we had some Duels updates. Here, pretty much all we're seeing here is the altogether now treasure has moved from pool 1 to pool 2,
which means a little more rare than it was. This usually was offered when your first one. It might be offered on your second treasure opportunity.
Yeah,
as a common option. That's what that kind of means.
And then we also are seeing Battle Totem, Discs of Legend, and Totem of the Dead all being moved from Treasure Pool 2 into what's called Treasure Pool 2 Ultra Rare.
Yeah,
and they needed to be. They needed to be, especially the Totem of the Dead. It was really causing problems in a lot of
especially if you got it with Hunter and Death Rattle Hunter. That's just wrong. Disc of Legend actually was. Disc of Legend was surprisingly good for a while there. If you looked at some of the Duels deck list sites, the one that actually is updated regularly, there was a lot of legendary only builds that popped around so that they could get this on the second treasure pick, since it's a little more determinative now. And that's why I got moved to the ultra rare as opposed to just the treasure pool tool.
Okay.
So
yeah, because if you ran the Paladin build that was all about just building nothing but legends in your deck and then getting this, oh man, you basically might as well just sign up for at least 10 plus wins.
Yeah, there was a Demon Hunter deck that I played after this was changed that was absolutely awful. It was 15 or 14 legendaries and a double jump.
Yeah, oh wow.
It was taking advantage of this very strongly.
So then there were some miscellaneous bug fixes and game improvements. If you guys want to check those out, we will have these. We'll have a link to these notes in our show notes on our website at heropowerhs.com. And then it's Lunar New Year, or as Zerotio says, Lunar New Year.
Exactly. I can barely say it when I haven't had a couple beverages. Lunar New Year is one of my favorite time of the years for Hearthstone because they really put some really good art in the form of card backs and portraits and things like that. So I'm really excited for Lunar New Year to be back.
Yeah. The Battlegrounds portrait bundle has some of my absolute favorite art in the game that they've released. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I splurged on the original Rexar one and then the Gul'dan Demon Hunter one that's out now. That one is absolutely insane. And then I won another one from Draco Cat. Thank you, Draco Cat.
Oh, nice.
For the other two, for the Crane May, Jaina, and Jade Thrall bundle. Oh, those are gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
And I had the Lunar New Year portraits from last year, which now I have all 10 classes with Lunar New Year portraits, which they're pretty. It's just pretty.
Yeah, I love the Dancing Lion card back that we all got for free in the store. I just, these Asian dragons, I love the look of them, and this card back just captures that so well. And It was actually designed by a player, and I think that's
awesome.
just really cool.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen the Dancing Lion card back, you can right now go into the client, go into the store, and you can get it for free. So make sure you don't miss out on that during the Lunar New Year. That's available for you to get.
Yep. And active now is the time you're hearing this is the Lunar Blessing Tavern Brawl. This is a special seasonal tavern brawl that is only available during this event, and you'll choose a class to get a random deck, and then choose a blessing from an animal in the zodiac to power up your match. So if you haven't played that tavern brawl, make sure you go check it out as well. And then there's the Lunar New Year Legendary Quest Chain for free packs. Gotta love when they do free packs.
Including a golden pack.
Yes.
For Alterac Valley. So basically what happens is you get a quest to do, I think it's win 3 ranked games, and then you do win 3 duels, and then you get just play 3 games. It doesn't matter what mode you're in. And you can get a total of 6 packs, and the last one actually gives you an Alterac Valley, which is current contact, and Alterac Valley Golden Pack.
Yeah. So in all, you get 4 Alterac Valley, 3 regular, 1 Golden, 1 Stormwind, and 1 Barons pack. So
yeah.
All right.
It's definitely, and I did it in just maybe an hour and a half on, scattered through the day.
Yeah.
I just knocked it out in one day.
I hope it wasn't all on the toilet at the same time.
Most of it was. Yeah. It's about the only time I get to play Hearthstone anymore is on the toilet.
So we are currently 2 months into this new set. The set dropped in early December. We are now in early February, which means we're getting to about the point in the cycle where we should start hearing something about the mini set that they usually launch about a month and a half to a month before they announce the next big set. So let's do a little speculation about this. I know you guys, we had talked a little bit pre-show about this. So Matt, I'm going to start with you since it was your idea.
Sure.
What are your speculations about this new Alterac Valley mini set?
Sure. So I'm going to first of all say the date, or say when it's going to be released. It'll be the first week after the Masters Tour, which is February 22nd, I think, or that weekend of February. That weekend of February. I think so.
So that weekend is either going to be the 19th and the 20th, or the 26th and 27th. 22nd's in the middle of the week. So
right.
Yeah, the Masters Tour is the 18th.
Okay.
Yeah. So that puts
saying
February
like the 22nd.
Okay. So Tuesday the 22nd will be the announced date.
They're gonna do this 2/22/22 release.
Oh. Okay.
Of the mini set.
I like that.
And the mini set is going to be either like some sort of Prester secret theme, which is going to be Onyxia's Lair.
Ooh.
They're all the mercenaries are going to team up and do the Onyxia raid.
Interesting.
With Tamsin, and possibly Tamsin is possibly one of the villains, because she's not. Spoilers, do the Book of Tavish.
Yeah, if you haven't played the Mercenaries yet, go play Book of Tavish.
Actually, I recommend all of them because they're fantastic. Matt London's a treasure. He's done a fantastic job with this story. But at least do Tamsin through Tavish, and you'll get a good baseline of where everybody's at. Because the Barons ones are kind of boring. Anyway, so yeah, it's going to be Onyxia's Lair, and it's going to be like Secrets of Lady Presto or something like that. Okay. This is going to be the name of it, and it's going to be all like that Onyxia raid at the end of Classic.
Okay, Zerotio.
I really like that Lady Prestor lean. I hadn't really thought of that. My thing with the I don't really so much have a guess is about the mini set. It's been pretty easy to know, what dungeon associates, Barrens, what dungeon associates Stormwind, and then we have Alterac Valley, and there really isn't. I mean, there's another battleground like Warsong Gulch or something like that, and I was thinking something like, and again, my memory of Hearthstone of World of Warcraft is real minimal. Is it South Shore? Is kind of isn't it South Shore?
South Shore is the human settlement south of Terran Mill in Hillsbrad, where that is really one of the major PvP areas. It's also Hillsbrad is where the entrance to Alterac Valley is.
So I was thinking something more about South Shore, where the Horde and the Alliance are, because I remember back in Vanilla, South Shore was always teaming with PvP, just constantly teaming with PvP, right around the Terran Mill area.
Yeah.
So maybe something Terran Mill or South Shore. So my speculation is more like a Terran Mill or South Shore type theme, but I really do like the Lady Prestor angle. To me, it doesn't really lean on Alterac Valley, but it does lean on the story that we've seen in the solo adventures. So
yeah, the solo adventures and kind of like the story presented through Mercenaries a bit too, because there's a little bit of that through Mercenaries, leaks into the Mercenaries is just as a theme. Like the Book of Mercenaries series is like really ties into the story of the year, which I kind of like the way they've done it, where you have the cards and you have this option to go in and do the story. If you really want to get into it, and the story's been fantastic.
Story has been good. I played all the way up through Tamsin, but then I kind of fell off because of my work schedule. I need to book some time to play the rest of those.
No, Cariel's is really good, and then Scabs is fun, and then Tavish is fantastic.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say they're gonna stick to the PvP theme, and our mini set is gonna be Warsong Gulch.
Okay.
Yes, and that was my first thought, but I was like, I don't think they just do another Battlegrounds, and so that's where I kind of went towards Terran Mill and South Shore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's also, and if they want to keep it classic, there's also the possibility of AQ30 as well.
Ooh, AQ40.
AQ40. Sorry.
Yeah.
Make that like a theme. It's just like, once again, it's another dungeon. It's another dungeon, another raid, and end game content, which we're at the end game of classic here with these characters. And that would tie into further tinfoil hat theory I have that we're getting another class next year, next rotation.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's kind of talk about that for a quick second. I know it's not on the docket to talk about, but we saw in the client some of the portraits and stuff talking about an Evils of Pandaria bundle, and since then we've kind of found out that a lot of that's tied to the Lunar New Year bundles and things like that.
Yeah.
But what if we did have like a full Pandarian set where we got the monk class?
See, this is where speculation has run rampant, because the druid hero that came through
Zuen,
Ewan, or whatever, however Hart says his name. It's basically, there's a greeting data mined in the files for versus monk and then versus the other classes.
Ooh,
interesting.
So there's two.
So monks are basically ninjas. We could have our ninjas versus pirates finally after 6 years.
It's not great.
We had ninjas versus pirates. What was it? I'm old.
I don't know.
Jades.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of.
Jade Idols.
Yeah, that was ninjas versus pirates.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's pretty much all of the news we have to talk about this week. We are going to check out some. Oh, you got something you want to add, Zerotio?
I was just saying, we're not going to be talking about a deck this week because we're going to go right into the BGs for our second half. So no deck explanation, but if you stick around on YouTube, you will check out us playing Battlegrounds.
We are definitely going to rock some BGs. Staying alive, staying alive. Oh, wrong BGs?
Well, I like those BGs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna play some Battlegrounds and check out some of the way the new buddy system works on the show. So
does everybody have their buddy? Everybody know where their buddy is?
It's around here somewhere. I haven't fed him in a week, maybe. Oh, ooh. So yeah, if you are joining us on YouTube, please stay tuned for the live play portion of our show. If you are listening via the audio podcast, we'd like to thank you for joining us. Let's see, you can follow us on Twitter. I'm trying to launch Hearthstone and do the ending all at the same time. You follow us on Twitter at HeroPower_cast. You can find all of our past episodes on our website at HeroPowerHS.com and on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/ECMMOGamers. If you enjoy the show, you'd like to help support and improve it, you can do so by joining our Patreon at patreon.com/HeroPower. And we'll see you all again next week.
And don't forget to use your hero power 5 more times.
Alrighty. Let's play some Battlegrounds.
While you do that, I'm going to step away real quick.
Alrighty. So, Mercenaries update. That's the first time I've logged in on this computer because I've been gone all week.
That's one of my pet peeves. Like I play on 3 different devices, and every time I get a pop up, and it's just like, come on, I've seen this. It's like, what are you, a web browser now?
Yeah. So all right, we're gonna jump right into the lobby and see what our options are for heroes and buddies. We will make a decision on who we would like to play.
I've had a good run this last couple. I had a bunch of middling runs that I still gained MMR on. But
yeah, looks like we get the Rat King, Brucon, Charge Leader Sourfang, and Battle Healer George.
I think
George is S tier, Brucon is a B tier, and the others are C tier.
I think maybe we picked the new hero because Brucon is one of the newer heroes.
Brucon is one of the newer heroes. I have played Brucon a few times. So if you're not familiar, Brucon's choose an element, start of combat, call upon that element, and his buddy is the Spirit Raptor. After you call upon a new element, this remembers it, Death Rattle, calls upon all those elements.
I say go Brucon. Also, I personally I played him and won a lobby with him.
Okay.
He's really kind of interesting to try to play.
All right, so we got a Pirate, a Quillbore, and a Murloc. I didn't even look to see it. We don't have Beast, Dragons, or Elementals in this. So Mechs and Demons are usually pretty good. Pirates are pretty good as well.
Well, the Pirate's a good first turn pick.
Yeah. And
probably damage, right?
Yeah.
Either that or the buff taunt works too.
Yeah, probably should have went with the buff taunt, but
the buff taunt isn't good against like an acolyte. I guess neither is the damage technically, but
yeah,
it's still a win.
Actually, the buff taunt would have won that for us.
Would it? Okay.
Yeah. All right, so I think we're just gonna level up here.
I like
And
leveling up.
I think we are going to go with the buff taunt this time.
I mean, I'm on number 5, so I don't know why you're listening to me.
All right, so we are looking for, let's see, tier 2. What are we looking for here? If we stick with pirates, we're looking for the Yoho Ogre. We're looking for South Sea Captain.
And we don't have beast, dragons, or elementals, so we can't abuse Terragosa with
Correct.
this build, which you can do with Brucon.
Yes. We didn't get any of that, although Imprisoner's not bad, Selfless Hero's not bad. Do we just take I think we just take the Imprisoner here.
Imprisoner and put him on the left so that the taunt buff goes on the pirate?
Correct. That's exactly
How's that
what
sound
I'm
to you,
thinking.
Matt? That sound good to you, Matt?
I think you're muted, Matt.
I am muted. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I was thinking trade or sell the pirate and take the the selfless hero.
Oh, okay.
Or the other demon.
That's
I'm not a fan of selfless hero. And the demon would be good with the taunt, but
I think we take the demon. It's too late now.
Yeah. Should I freeze real quick? No,
you're good.
No, I don't think it's worth freezing.
Well, what we have here is 2 minions that yield an additional minion.
Yeah, I do like that. The pirates, interestingly, good. Now he was really smart with doing that damage to the right
I'm still losing.
Yeah.
Knowing we probably would go taunt. That was really, because it basically negated the +3 health we got.
It did.
All right.
Well, so we need to make a decision here. Are we going pirates or are we going demons?
I like the pirates just for they're bigger right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we take both pirates.
Yeah, take both pirates and then we put the sky. What do we do here?
Do we put the extra health on the Yoho Ogre so that he has a higher chance of retaliating?
I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, we haven't locked in we're still like early game. I don't think
we're facing Eudora, so we know she's going to be wasting. She's going to be wasting a mana every turn or a gold every turn, using her hero power. So that puts us an advantage already.
And we're at 71% on our Spirit Raptor, so we should, if we don't get it after this, we should get it in the next, the one after that.
That's another advantage of Scallywag and pirates in general, is that you kind of zoom through your buddy meter because
the Raptor is not going to be your friend if you beat it.
Because of all the extra kills you get. So
all right. So
that was perfect.
That was good.
Yeah.
This is 100% win. So
putting that +3 on the Yoho Ogre kind of won this fight.
There's our Raptor.
So the Raptor, it absorbs the
abilities.
The ability, so it only keeps 1. So you kind of have to cycle through. Yeah.
All right.
So you have to kind of cycle through and get all of them in there.
So
I think.
Is there anything here we want?
I think we just maybe the bomb and just level.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Just take the bomb and level.
Level, bomb,
and then Raptor. And do the damage so that leftmost minion.
It'll hit twice.
And move the Raptor second, I think.
Second? Okay.
And I like the damage specifically because we're facing Crag, and he probably this might be the turn he decides to go ahead and pop his hero power, and he'll have probably a lot of minions on the board. So softening them up or getting rid of Divine Shields will really be helpful.
Yeah. Now his buddy is tier 4, so he won't have it yet.
He won't have the buddy, but he might go ahead and use the hero power to knowing he'll get his buddy soon to refresh his hero power.
Yeah.
This is kind of when I was playing Crag, when I used my hero power and it worked really well for me. I think I got second or third.
Well, the fact that it keeps it doesn't reset, it just keeps going up is kind of insane.
Yes, that's also important. Okay, so he still hasn't used it. Okay.
No, I did the left. I was thinking leftmost damage. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's 6. Let's see what we
And
get.
he's still from getting his hero power. Or his buddy.
So, I think we're going to roll here, because there's nothing there we really want.
Yeah, I mean, we can get 2 buffs with the mug, since that... oh, no, that's not a beast. I thought it was a beast.
Yeah, the Raptor's not a beast, nor an elemental.
Yeah, we could actually get... We would get 3 buffs, because we would get...
No, just one.
The mech, the pirate, and the demon.
So maybe we do pick up the mug? That's +3/+3, right?
Yeah, I'd say pick it up and then roll.
Because I mean, we can sell it, no problem.
I think we take the pirate here.
Take the gambler.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, just to bank it.
And then
we take the gambler, sell the mug.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we
roll twice?
Yeah, let's roll twice. I was thinking maybe we wanted the bacon.
There's another prisoner.
No, I think we just roll.
No, yeah, we're not going to be sticking on it.
Oh,
yeah, freeze that. or either freeze it, or do we want to sell the gambler now?
We could. No, it's too late for the.
No,
for the
yeah, too late. Let's not worry about that. Yeah, good call though.
But because if we buy the 3/1 next turn, it makes the 4/3 much better.
Would we go with taunt?
We went with taunt and buff on the right.
Okay.
So if it dies early, it'll get the Yoho will get a double +3 buff.
Yeah, and at this point we want to go through all 4 of them. So the next 2 ones we haven't done.
That was
because we want to get all 4 on there.
Yeah. There we go, and it gets another buff.
Ogres would work.
Yep. This is a loss.
Yeah,
the
health buff kind of.
Yep. All right, but that's not bad. We've only taken 7 damage, so yeah.
Still tier 2, which is amazing. I don't know why you'd still be tier 2 as demons.
All right. Yeah. So here's the question: do we buy these 2, or do we level up and buy this and get a tier 5?
We level.
Yeah, I mean they're not like great 5s, but we want to be on 4. See what we get.
Strong shell for the buffs.
That or
I think SI 7 just for the poisonous.
On itself.
Yeah.
I don't hate that actually.
Okay.
Because it'll win us some early games.
And then we do the fire.
Fire invocation. Okay.
I like fire. That allows that bomb to kill something first before it actually does its damage. Do we put the Sephin on the far right, like far right?
No, I like it there.
Is it okay? Oh well, I guess because the Scallywag is not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe we just start building towards a menagerie comp here at this point.
I actually don't hate that because right now we're at 4. We're at 4 tribes, and next tier we get Mithrax at 5.
Yeah, and you love Mithrax. You've had great results with Mithrax in the past, even on the show. So maybe that is the way to go. I wouldn't have thought to go that direction, but I like it. Ooh, Divine Shields.
Oh, I love the art on that one. On Digwick, Sticky Toe.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Because that'll clear the Divine Shields. Perfect.
Yeah.
That was a good roll.
That is a
Witness, right?
0.8% tie.
And we got there.
Hey, we got there.
Hey, we'll take a tie over a loss any day.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we buff the demon with the overseer and roll?
I really like the briny bootlegger because we're probably gonna at least have one pirate that we keep, and that'll give us some gold we can start banking to push us to the menagerie.
Okay.
I say we buy the demon too.
And I don't hate buying the demon as well.
Sell the gambler.
Let's roll first, right?
Yeah. Well, too late. Whatever. Same thing.
Yeah, you take the Yoho?
I think we stick on the Yoho.
Or we can just buy the Yoho and the mug and the jug.
Yeah. I don't hate that. And we're gonna sell the jug anyways, and at least the overseer.
So let's see. We got the mech, we got the pirate, we got the murloc, we got the demon.
Yep.
Okay.
Those are probably the best ones, and then sell that one.
Yeah.
Play the bootlegger.
Bootlegger. Well, let's roll.
Do we sell the scallywag?
I think we might, unless something better comes around. I don't think any. I think maybe we do because.
What about the gold grover?
No, we're not there yet.
We have the one golden, but I do like playing the bootlegger. That we want earth just to get it done.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna earth just to get it on the stack.
And after this, we can start doing whatever we want because it has all four.
Correct.
Well, there's somebody running pirates. Ooh, with a golden bootlegger, they are winning the economy. We want to win this fight.
Yeah.
If we can knock them out, that'll be great for us. I don't know if we can, though. I don't have my tracker up, so.
Well, we're at 35% according to the tracker.
That's not terrible. Ooh, that was a really good hit with the
lightning,
with the damage. Yeah.
I think we got this one.
We need to get rid of the other. There we go.
Yeah. That was a good roll. I think we win this. We should have lethal. We're Tavern tier 4.
Yes. Yeah, that's a win, and that's lethal. So that removes the damage cap,
and it puts a lot of pirates back in the pool. That's important to know.
Yeah.
All right, and we get the good gold. Get our buddy.
What do you guys think about the Anoia module on the Kaboom bot?
No.
Yeah, we want it to die.
Okay.
So
what about?
Do we take the bonker?
Well, I was gonna say, what about the bonker for our menagerie build?
I don't hate the bonker because we're eventually gonna sell the bootlegger anyways. Yeah, I like the bonker.
Okay, so
let's roll because we're gonna want a tavern tier here soon. Roll again.
Yeah, it's the yogurt.
There's our Yoho. Golden into the Mithrax, hopefully.
Mecha. No, we're not there yet. Void Lord for
Void
the demon.
Lord better than Imprisoner?
I think so. The Imprisoner only drops 1 imp, where this one drops 3. But that early, we may not have the board space.
True.
What about just taking McGurgle and buffing the poisonous?
There we go.
I don't hate it.
Do we sell the Scallywag now?
Yeah, we sell the Scallywag.
Yeah, sell Scallywag. Roll. Don't see anything.
We need to Tavern up to get to the next turn.
Yeah. I say we probably do Tavern up next turn with the gold. I think we don't play the bonker yet. We get the extra gold from the bootlegger.
Okay.
With the damage, right?
And then we Tavern up next turn, and
yeah,
because we're ahead in the lobby.
Well, that'll be good. We clear that divine shield.
Yeah.
And we get the double, and we get the golden off the buddy too.
Yep. Which that makes everything happen twice, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Anytime it dies, it doubles the.
Ooh,
Oh.
that was good. Good timing with that damage too. That way our taunt didn't get wasted.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
This is a win.
I think
Is
this
it
is
a
a win.
Yeah,
Oh,
with that hit,
yeah.
I think it's definitely a win.
Nice.
Because
So-
of the
Are we
extra
going? So
minion
we're
that
going to
popped out.
Tavern tier up this turn, right?
Yeah, we're
we
100%.
Well, okay. So here's my question: do we play the Spirit Raptor first to try to get a tier 5, and then
No.
Tavern tier?
No, we want 6s.
We want the 6s. Okay.
I think. Hamul, we get we're Menagerie.
Right.
We go to 1 each. Don't we get the?
We've
I
got.
think?
If we sell the bootlegger, we'll have one of everything.
That's fine.
Yeah, we'd have to sell the bootlegger to no, because we'd have to sell McGurgle too.
Yeah, sell McGurgle and the bootlegger, and then
Okay, so there goes bootlegger.
And McGurgle, and then play the bonker, and then play a mole, right?
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, boo. We had 2. What?
It's-
No,
we
had one of everything, and it gave us all.
It just
Still
picked
more.
one. Okay.
Yeah, it just picked one.
Take the
That's fine.
Magum,
Yeah, take the Agam Thorn Curse,
and
and then but go ahead and buy the Geomancer.
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and buy the Geomancer.
Use the 2 coins and then buy the Geomancer.
Sell Hummel.
Yeah,
Use a
and
coin. Buy the.
Then play the Geomancer.
Play the Geomancer.
Sell the Geo.
Sell Geo. Yep. Play Agam.
And then what?
And then play the Blood Gem on the Agam.
On the Agam.
On the
Agam.
Okay.
The Agam. Yeah, it has to be played on the Agam.
Gotcha. And then what are we doing? We doing lightning again to kill?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of divine shields in our lobby.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, so there's 2 divine shields right there. That was good. Yeah, Menagerie's complicated.
It can be, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Menagerie. It's like my favorite build.
It's just so hard because it's like, at least with a tribe, you're looking for specific tribe. With Menagerie, it's so much more complicated trying to figure out what to buy and what to sell, even. Not a great hit on that bomb.
I'm gonna need to find a better mech.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely want a better mech, or just we're get into 6, or golden into 6, and find the amalgam.
This one's not happening.
No.
And no, it's not.
But that's okay.
Want to kill that 5-1 though.
I'm watching on my own screen and it's lagging behind the stream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to take a second bunker?
Yeah, I think we try to gold bunker up.
As soon as I see that bunker, yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I don't see anything there.
Maybe we do take the Anoio module just in case.
In case we get a better mech.
Oh, for the amalgam.
Yeah. Once we get
Yeah.
a tier 6, we're next gold.
Yeah,
do we? None of these are better.
No.
We do want to get some blood gems, right?
We have 2 in our hand.
We have 2 in our hand, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think we need either of those.
Okay.
Nothing.
Maybe we start looking. What is this?
Is
Mechano
the
tank?
Cano
Maybe?
tank worth freezing?
I don't think it is. Mechano tank with a Anoio module on it, though? No, it becomes a taunt then.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of defeats the avenge.
So we're going up against demons this turn.
If we're going against demons, do we want the 1/1s? So we just have
No.
stickier minions on the board,
Maybe.
or are we going with the taunt again?
I think Earth is probably the better one because if it's
Yeah, I was thinking the minions again,
Okay.
not the Earth. Because they're mainly going to be stats, and if it goes down to a 1-on-1 and those 1-wins come in, that we just win the fight.
yeah, because especially if they absorb the pings.
So
Exactly.
Gale Wing and us are at 5. Everybody else is still at 4. Do we want to push 6?
No, I think we're fine at 5 for now,
Okay.
Yeah.
unless we really want to go for.
Ooh, these are big.
Yeah, they're big. We need a taunt to hit the.
Maybe we start moving the bonker off the end.
Yeah.
Then again, this is not good for us at all.
No, this is a 100% loss.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be a ton of damage if the Gold Grubber's what the biggest. Well, I guess there is the Battle Master.
Needs to kill the
Which is just
6-3. Yes, that was good.
So we
Gold
want to hit the
Grubber's
Battle
gone.
Master with our poisonous.
We hit the
Oh,
Gold
that's bad.
Grubber. Yeah.
I mean, that's still fine. That's a tier 4 minion, so something. It's a loss, but we won't take a ton of damage. Decent amount, but not like a ridiculous amount.
14. So basically, if it effectively halved our life.
Yeah, which is fine at this point in the game.
Yeah.
we haven't seen any of the menagerie
We have
too
not.
heavily.
No, we haven't.
There's a lot thing.
The Light Fang's okay. I mean, it's not the greatest, but
Do you sell the bomb for the light fang? I think the light fang's better than the bomb.
I agree with that.
yeah, I think you're right.
Let's see what else.
and I think we just start eating our demons.
Eating the demons with the Soul
The
Devourer.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't hate
just want-
that.
I
It
think we
leaves
just want
us.
stats at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we
not
sell the
bad.
bomb here.
Yeah, sell the bomb here, buy the other Soul Devourer.
Devour.
Devour. Devour.
Devour.
Let's
Roll?
roll again.
Roll.
Ooh, second Enforcer?
Second Enforcer, just to keep in our hand.
What do you guys think about using the coin to buy the jug?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't hate it. Probably would have been better to buy the jug and then sell it to get the Enforcer, but that's
It's the
that's
same.
fine. Yeah, pretty much.
I think we do the Raptor first. The 6
What about the Raptor?
Put it
Move that.
first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and then
roll?
put Light Fang next to it.
Okay.
Yeah, because Light
And-
Fangs could die.
We're
No
up
problem.
against mechs, so we want to do
Go ahead and use that blood
lightning.
gem. Lightning, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do blood gem on the thing.
Okay.
And hopefully we get the third Enforcer and
We're
Win the lobby.
saving we're saving the Enorium module for a really good mech or amalgam, right?
Correct.
yeah, for the amalgam.
So we're going to tier up next turn.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
This is going to be big max.
Yeah.
Yo, my gosh, that's huge.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is like
This is great. This is one of my favorite comps to play.
Yeah.
That card is insane.
This is an 82% death.
I believe it. Omega Buster's insane.
Yeah, it is.
It's a really good card.
Just snipe those 2 8/8s. Because we kind of want board space. Well, at this point we don't, because Omega
I
Buster.
don't know. Actually, never mind. The buffs really hurt us.
Yeah.
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 I think this is probably death.
It is. Yeah.
See, Brucon just hasn't been that great. It's what I found is it's either usually a 7th or 8th, or it's a 1st or 2nd. And Brucon's really good with dragons, but we don't have dragons in this lobby.
Everything is good with dragons, Zerotio.
That's
Dragons
true.
are just
Right
good.
now, dragons are broken. That's true. Very true.
Especially if you get your Sarah.
Yeah.
All right.
18 damage.
Yep.
We'll
That'll do it.
Fifth place, not really you tend to be pretty high on most of your wins. On the show, we've got a lot of 1 and 2s.
Yeah, I get 5s occasionally. So, but all right. Well, that's your buddies. That's how the buddies system works. Personally, I'm enjoying it a lot. I like the change, the breath of fresh air that it brings to Battlegrounds. So, you guys have anything you want to add before we call it a night?
No, just thanks for having me on. It's been fun, and can't wait for 5 more episodes where we get to 300. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
that'll be a lot of fun. I really like the buddy system. I worry there's a lot of backlash on it that's going to make the developers not want to elaborate on it, and it'll be a temporary event type thing. When the next rotation happens, they'll get rid of buddies and bring in something new. And I want them to stick around and have them just balance them.
Now Brucon's just taunting me.
Another legendary. Why do you always open legendaries on this show?
and you got a golden nerf card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, true. That's some crazy. Does 3,200 dust? No, that's a rare.
It's a rare.
800 dust.
Yeah,
that's an epic. Nice.
Yeah.
No, it's a rare. It's 800.
Yeah.
No, but you can dust it for an epic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
All right, guys. If you have any questions or comments about the show, please feel free to email us at heropowerpodcast@gmail.com. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button below on YouTube. And if you are interested in our patron only Discord, head on over to patreon.com/heropower. And we'll see you all next time.